an anonymous executive producer for sponsoring this reaction. Anonymous or not, appreciated nonetheless. Thank you again for sponsoring this reaction.
Welcome back to another EP sponsored reaction. This one's for the Expanse Season 6 episode number 2. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We out here, still doing it for 2022. The Expanse. It helps the algorithm when you do that too. So keep doing it. Thank you.
Shout out to the anonymous executive producer who is sponsoring this reaction. We really appreciate it. Let's get to The Expanse episode 2 right now. I know what you did last summer.
Each of these signals marks a rock.
There were several references to.
Oh God, what is about to happen? She'll get eaten by a creature. Is that thing gonna eat her? I don't know what's gonna happen.
What? What is it? Go away. Leave me alone.
Can you bring it back to life? That movie hit him like the Moana movie hit him. Like how much he liked Moana songs.
Okay, we're in the manifest, that'll do it.
Hang on. Water tanks 8 and 9 are still low.
I just meant that'll do it down here. Don't worry, we're just switching the feed. We're gonna top you off. You know, I never thought I'd see the day I'd be delivering Mickey munitions to a privateer in the belt. It feels kind of nice, huh? Everyone being...
Shooting is a whole lot riskier than sending a torpedo up there.
Don't you worry your pretty little head. That's what I'm here for. It doesn't appear to be armed, and this type of ship wouldn't have more than a crew of 4. I'll make quick work of them. Trust
Naomi
me,
looks
these
so
fanatics are
tired,
not
right,
going to
babe?
surrender, Naomi.
You need to get some sleep.
I assume you came with a plan.
We slip inside their sensor shadow and sneak up in a slow, quiet approach behind their drive cone to get up close and personal. We cross over, disable the drive. I brought something special for that. Force the airlock. Boom, 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 boom. Done and done.
Bobby's like, I literally cannot wait to
Are
do
you getting
this.
paid extra for
I'm
this?
so bored.
Not in it for the money.
You get paid. In the bit.
The Innes Army is on our scopes. Missile racks far and stern, full loads.
There's a war on. They are what they said they would be.
We should arm on torpedoes.
All 3 of them?
They're probably deciding whether it's worth the risk to try for the bounty on us.
Of course they are. Walker was a smuggler and thief, and if we had a better option, I would have used it. You will be safer with him than you will be with us. Oh my word.
We have a problem.
The Free Navy has taken over security on Ganymede. They're setting checkpoints all over the station and the docks. Cargo won't be safe there.
You're Free Navy. You can't get her to...
I'm Golden Bow.
Golden Bow is Free Navy.
Some more than others. Marco Ineros, he doesn't like me. I intimidate him. Sexually.
Sexually.
Oh my god.
I can take her as part of my crew until Ria or Iapetus, maybe. What are your skills?
Salvager, class 2, and emergency medtech.
We won't have much to do. We just move free.
No part in fighting?
A few Gordon Bow did not like kissing Marco's ass and broke away from a free navy. You made the rest of us hind tick because of it.
If you're being hunted, I would just as soon stay here.
No, Marco doesn't want us dead. He's just humiliating us with shit jobs. It's not so bad. Sometimes supplies go missing and money shows up in your pocket.
It's there. It's the shit right there.
Bobby,
Are you inside?
where's Peaches?
She's fine. You really saved my ass out there.
You would probably have to see that a couple hundred times just to not be amazed anymore of how shit's crazy.
You'll need to run so you crack the encryption.
Give me a hard leap.
What happened back there?
I'm alright.
Really alright or not ready to talk about it alright?
Second one.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, baby. But we're gonna be talking about this though. Because you jeopardizing fucking missions.
Alright, that's it. We're in.
Everything got suited up and everything.
Holy shit.
Listen.
Mother love.
First. Or don't. And wonder, with every new attack, if that was the one you could have stopped. And you chose not.
Master manipulator too.
Mm-hmm.
You give a really good guilt trip.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps a lot when I'm alone.
Using the mods, it's just reflex. I guess it's embarrassing.
I saw what that rocket did to the ship's hull, and I'm pretty sure it could have peeled Bobby's shell open if it hit her.
You're trying to make me feel better about almost drowning in my own tears.
You saved her life. Take the win.
What happened though? Why she driving her own puke?
You mind if we talk?
I think that's just a reaction
Sure.
to like
Go
the
ahead.
shit. Emma's just like, I'm not leaving. You can talk to her, but I'm not stepping out.
I let you stay aboard as a favor to Amos. That's how I've been thinking about you. As an obligation.
I understand.
I don't think you really do. I know you were trying to help. But we had a plan. And when you changed that plan without going through the chain of command, you put all of us at risk. I'm the captain of this ship, and as long as you're part of the crew, you do what I say when I say.
It would not even
wouldn't
work.
work.
It wouldn't work.
The Azure Dragon is gone. Our scopes are showing nothing at its expected location. And no indication it was destroyed.
You captured it.
If they got the data core intact,
Oof.
they'll be able to locate the rocks that are still in flight and all the rest that are ready to launch.
Okay, see, they got all the rocks, babe.
And the moment that happens, they'll redeploy their fleets and head out. Don't need to be so glum. You said the fight would come soon enough. And here it is. Because we're never going to give cities up. They're sentimental in that way. Let them come. We'll be ready.
Alright, nigga. Alright. Alright, that was episode 2 of Expanse, and it seems that our bad guy over here, Marco. Look, he had a good thing going on before they got this ship. Bobby and them came through with the master plan, which it did work, almost with a little array, but at last it still worked. And she was right. It was only about 4 people on the ship that was manning it. All right, and the boys came through and got it popping. I like how they executed it, shut the ship down, got in there. But what they did not know was going to be on board was that treasure trove of the information of the asteroids.
I mean, that's what they hoped it was going to be.
They hoped it.
Yeah, that's why they wanted.
That was the plan.
Yeah, because they knew that was the chess piece that was essentially the
Triggering
conduit for all the rocks. Yeah.
And now that they got that, I mean, they just like, oh my God, look at this. It's a done deal. And now when we cut back to Marco and he found out that that ship was taken, yeah, that's for real. So it's not fake. It's not like I wanted them to find it. Ho 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 ho. No, he like shit. I did not want that to happen. But okay, whatever. Now that happened, we was gonna have to fight them eventually. Earth anyway. Let's just do it now. Now, overconfidence will kill you every single time. Especially when you got a brand new thing going on. Like you haven't even been like years perfecting all your loyalty of all the people that you done captured and everything, right? So you cannot even trust, as we can see with our girl over here with the other pirate guy. You still got people plotting against you. That,
I mean, they were never on Marco's team.
Never, but the other guy, right? He's supposed to be pretending to work, but you still got people who pretending to like work under Marco, but they can care less, right? They can turn on him if another opportunity came, which is about to happen right now. So he about to be confronted on all fronts: Earth, Mars, and the rebels out here. So it's about to come down on his ass now. The other part, which they always do with this series, is this: whatever going on in the ring on this other planet, it's somehow gonna have something to do with us towards the end, like we always do. Right now, I don't know what that is. I really don't understand what's going on with that, but that's just a little snippet they keep giving us. So we'll worry about that when we get to it. But I enjoyed this episode right here. Again, the kill scenes when they get popped, boom, just floating like that, like gangster, like that's just remarkable, the graphics that's on there. So I really enjoyed this one right here. So good pick. And yeah, I can't wait to see episode 3.
Shout out again to the anonymous executive producer for sponsoring this episode. We really appreciate it. I'm loving the pacing of this season so far. I mean, last season was really good too. But the pacing is just spot on. I totally agree that the one-off with the little girl and the ring planet that they're on feels very what did I say? Lost in Space. It has a very Lost in Space vibe to it. So I'm very interested how that overall ties into everything else, which I think, because we just saw that little remnant of them showing the picture of the ship going through, which it looked like the ship went through and it had a little proto-molecule vibes to it. So I'm assuming that's kind of like where this is going. I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
but
and what ship was that?
They keep showing this, so like, I don't know. I'm thinking that's where this is going to tie in, but that's neither here or there. I love so much that Naomi is struggling with everything that she's gone through. It being so unauthentic, and she was just like, I'm good to go. Let's drop out in space again. So I thought that was really good, and I love the way that they're utilizing Peaches to like bridge the gap of like her struggles, which is going to make her ultimately have to accept Peaches in the same way that, what is the main guy's name right now? I keep wanting to call him Hunter. He's not Hunter.
No.
James. The way that
is it Holden?
Holden, yes, Holden. I'm like, what is his name? Holden having to come and talk to her. And I love that so much. It almost reminded me of the iRobot movie where Will Smith is like talking to the robot and calls him you or a person versus it. It was like that same vibe. He just like, he called me part of the crew. Even though he's berating me, like what I took away is like, I'm part of the crew. Like I'm being berated as I'm a part of you. It was just such a great moment. It almost made me tear up. I was like, oh my gosh. And the only reason that works is because Amos is the one that's associated with her. And that was just brilliant writing to make that work, because we hated Peaches. We hated her. But now we like her.
She's a killer.
And now we want her to like be part of the squad. I love the introduction of Bobby as far as helping this mission. That was just brilliant done too. And now we do have an upper hand, so to speak, just to stop some of the advances that they're making on Earth. But ultimately, Marco is using this as another opportunity. He's not beaten. He's like, yeah, let them attack the Cersei station, or Cersei, whatever the station's called, because they're not willingly giving it up to us. Let's see what they do when Earth comes at us full body. They're going to want us to have their protection. Yeah. But I think also Chrissy over there plotting her own devices as far as trying to get the news chick to like really reflect what's really happening and what the impact of what Marco has done and all of that is brilliant too. There's a lot of manipulation happening on a constant base. And then where are we going with Philip? I don't know. I don't know how this plays out with him. It's like very...
Is he going to turn on his daddy?
Like, where is it going to go? I'm very intrigued how that plays out, because right now, like, he's obviously struggling. He's been struggling nonstop. But, like, how does this ultimately play out? I don't know. I mean, he just killed his best friend, so that's a low point. So let's see where he evolves or how he grows from this point, but I'm very intrigued of how they attack or how they address that storyline. Yeah. But all in all, I thought it was a very good episode. I'm very intrigued the direction of the season, and I hope we get an opportunity to check the next episode out soon. So thank you again to the anonymous executive producer for sponsoring this reaction.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk EP sponsored reaction for The Expanse, Season 6, Episode number 2. And until next time, people.